guys, happy Monday, and it is 11 a.m. Bit late getting up, not gonna lie, but I didn't want to go to the gym this morning because I'm still really sore, and I thought I need to give myself a day to recover because at least I still went yesterday. But yeah, this morning I'll show you what I'm having for breakfast. So this is my low carb, high protein breakfast, what I'm meant to be having, or what I think I can have. Scrambled eggs, slice of ham, tomatoes and spinach with no toast. So it's basically what I used to have for breakfast but without the toast. So there we go, this is what is for breakfast. Oh, that was actually quite nice. So it was weird without toast, but it wasn't too bad. And another thing this morning is I have weighed and I've lost a pound. So there we go, finally. It's budged and really happy. So obviously whatever I've done over the weekend with everything that I've talked about is working. So long may it continue. One down and a lot more to go. So I've just got back from work. The weather is absolutely glorious. It was raining when I left, which was weird because everybody's talking about like this heat wave or something something about being stupidly hot, like 30 degrees or something. And then it was raining, and then it is Tuesday and it's nearly just a bit before 6. I'm tired, I'm hungry, I've got so much to do tonight, it's disgusting and I can't be bothered, and I need to make sure I drag my booty to the gym. So obviously I took the day off yesterday and I need to make sure I go. I'm going to go in and take some pre-workout and hopefully that gives me the kick up the arse that I need. But it's going to be weights again today, and I've literally only just got over the soreness from Saturday. So this is going to be brutal. But yeah, I'll let you guys know how it goes. Oh my days, all done. Oh, I can't even barely reach my seatbelt, but absolutely smashed it. I did a bit of everything as I always do, but I'm so proud because the ab workout that I did last on Saturday, I did again on my own today. The gym was absolutely packed tonight, and it was just so hard to get things done. But look, but yeah, I did like all the abs and everything. I did all the workout by myself, and I'm so proud of myself for doing that. I did my leg press, my squats I did with 10 kilo dumbbells, but I couldn't find them. I'm sure we did 12.5s on Saturday, but I couldn't find them. But 10s was definitely hard enough to say I did that, and leg press as well. I do 40 kilos on the leg press. So and I did chest press, I did I did everything. I did my whole normal workout, but I did a few extra bits and pieces as well. I sort of combined the two that I've done. So we did a different circuit on Saturday, and I've sort of picked like bits that I like from each one, and stuff that I'm comfortable doing on my own. So that's fun. And now it's like 7:45. Like the night, I knew like I'd got loads to do tonight. In terms of like I've got meal prep to do and I haven't eaten yet, so I'm dying to go home and have a protein shake and then cook some dinner, and I'll show you what I end up cooking. I think I'm going to have some salmon with some veggies, so I'll be having that when I get back. But it's just so late at night, and it's just like I don't know, it's just getting harder and harder to find the time. But I'm just making sure that this is my priority. If I don't get done tonight, I'm just glad that I came here and got stuff done, because I was so tired when I got in. I was this close to not coming, but I just took some pre-workout and pushed myself, and I'm so glad that I ended up coming. As always, you know, if you push yourself, I always feel better afterwards. Otherwise I'd have been kicking myself sat at home for not doing anything anyway. So yeah, I'm really glad I came. So I will go home and get cooking dinner, and I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. So it is Wednesday morning. And it is just gone 10:30. I overslept. I must have needed it, so I don't get too wound up, and I think, oh, I've had a good sleep anyway. It's just as important as going to the gym, but because I'm working so late tonight, I won't have time to go, which is a bit annoying. So I'll take this as my day off and then go tomorrow. On Friday I'll be seeing Grace, and then the weekend I should be able to squeeze in time. So just sat outside enjoying the sunshine, having breakfast, and for breakfast we have poached eggs this time. So when I checked out my MyFitnessPal and saw how much fat was in the scrambled eggs I had yesterday, I decided to go for poached this morning. We've got a slice of ham, some spinach and some tomatoes.
Mmm, tasty. Mmm, tasty.
Oof.
Num num num.
So today is Thursday, the 26th of July. It's meant to be the hottest day of the year today, and I've just been listening to on the radio how it's meant to be like 33 degrees and all this bullshit, and it's chucking it down right. Well, it was chucking it down on the way. It was like absolutely, and now I can hear thunder. I hate thunderstorms with a passion. I fucking don't get out of the fucking car. This is awful. And you know what? It's my day off tomorrow as well, so I'm not happy. Because it's been nice all week while I've been at work. Gets to my day off and it rains. Fuming. Absolutely fuming. So I'm home now. I'm going to go home, eat, and I'm not going to go to the gym tonight because I'm super, super tired. And I'm at the gym with Grace 9 a.m. tomorrow, so we're going to take the night off, chill again, because, well, we didn't chill last night. I was at work last night, so that's a valid reason, but tonight we're just going to chill, get an early night, rest up, ready for the morning. So I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. Good morning, it's Friday morning and it is about 8:45. I'm meant to be at the gym at 9, so I need to hurry up because I've just woke up. Hardly slept last night because it was so hot, so I'm so tired. But today we're doing cardio, so it should be interesting. So I'm taking my pre-workout, which, by the way, this is, I use Connecticut, and this is the watermelon flavour, and it is so nice. So it is so sweet and so refreshing, and it is beautiful. So I'm going to head down to the gym, and I will catch up with you guys in a bit. Oh my God!
Nelly Furtado and Timberland with...
Oh my days, that workout though, cardio is not the one for me, but oh my God, when you see, like, obviously because Grace is really good at like being some like pro photographer while we train, and oh my days, I honestly continuously felt like I was going to throw up, so I'm so glad I didn't eat, because I genuinely kept saying to Grace, I was like, do you know, if I'd have eaten I'd have puked. And I hate being sick. Like, being sick is like, makes me feel sick. Like the thought of being sick, and it's just, ugh. But there was one guy there, and I think this was like his third session, I think, because he was training with the other guy who owns the place, and he was like saying 3 weeks in a row now he's thrown up on me, and he was like thrown up like 3 times just today through his training, and Grace was like, just keep pushing through it, and I was like, and I was like, oh, I thought I was gonna die. When you see the videos we did, slam balls, kettlebell swings, the rope thing, and burpees. Oh, the burpees. Oh, and I'm dripping with sweat, and I need to eat, otherwise I'm gonna pass the heck out. So I'm gonna go home and cook something. I don't know what I'm gonna. It's something. I'm so pumped though. I'm so proud of what I did as. I'll tell you one thing though, is how I've been saying, like, I thought I'd not lost any weight the whole month that I've been training, and I don't know what, like, I took a picture today and I just put it side by side from like when I first started, and I showed Grace and I was like, it's bullshit. I was like, how can I like get on the scales and have not lost any weight? But I'll put the picture in the video in a sec, and oh my days, like, how can I not have lost any weight? but see such a difference when you see the picture. All my days, like obviously it'll be on Instagram as well, but so you'll probably already seen it by the time this video goes up. But freaking hell, man, it's ridiculous. Like, that's why it's so important to take pictures, and I've said that so many times before, and it's crazy how, because I kept saying to Grace, I was like, I can't believe I've done like all of this today. I was like, if this was me like 3-4 weeks ago before we started, I was like, I'd have not been able to do it, no way. And I was like, the fact that I've been able to do it, I was like, I can't get like this much fitter and have not lost any weight. And I was like, it just goes to show. I was like, the scales don't mean jack. It really does, and it's kind of annoying, but a good feeling at the same time, because I'm like, it makes me feel good knowing that all the hard work that I have put in is paid off, because obviously I'm sure you can imagine I was quite demotivated to find that I hadn't lost any weight. And she was like, to be fair, the first month, obviously your body's adjusting and you'll fluctuate quite a bit naturally and this, that and the other, and like we talked about it, and obviously changing my diet. And then I did actually lose a pound not long after I'd changed my diet and everything. Like that week I did lose weight, but I swear to God, it's just ridiculous. And I'm buzzing by it, don't get me wrong, but it is frustrating to think, like, when you get on the scales and you think, well, I said to Grace, I said, there really is no point in me weighing myself anymore. I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing, like not like put any pressure on myself to like try and lose weight or anything, and just go with it, because obviously it's naturally going to happen as I'm doing this anyway. And the scale can be quite demotivating at times, like I was saying, like in that month where, you know, it was saying that I'd not lost any weight, when clearly my body has changed regardless of whether I've lost weight or not. I look like a lot more toned. Well, not toned, I don't look toned, because obviously I can't look toned because you can't see any of my muscles yet because I'm that chubby, but that's beside the point. But yeah, it's just, honestly, anybody else who's on this journey, just scrap the scales. It's pointless, because that just, I mean, don't get me wrong, it did sort of add a bit of fuel, and I thought, right, well, I'm gonna work, if this isn't, whatever I'm doing right now isn't working because I've not lost any weight. And I was like, that's why I changed it, and then like started cutting out like bread and stuff like that, and you know, cutting out quite a lot of my carbs. You've just got to try and take the scales with a pinch of salt, really, because your weight can change so much, and I knew that anyway. So I was trying not to pay too much attention to the fact that I'd not lost any weight, but it is hard, because obviously that's when you are trying to lose weight, but your weight can vary with so many different things. So it's, you know, it's hard to judge, and it is. But you've just got to remember not to give up, and keep at it, and keep doing what you're doing, because what, you know, regardless of whether you lose weight one week or gain some the next, you can't give up, otherwise you're never going to lose weight then anyway. So it's, you know, just don't stop what you're doing, because obviously what, you know, if it's all about living a healthy lifestyle anyway, so you've got nothing to lose by doing that, regardless of whether you're losing weight at that time or not. So that picture has changed my whole mentality at the minute. So it's just crazy how pictures make so much more of a difference than the scales. So that's my bit of advice for you today, bit of a pep talk there. And yeah, I'm gonna go get some food and jump in the shower because I smell really bad, and then chill for the rest of the day. I don't know, I'm off, I'm not working today, so I can chill and meal prep more likely. So yeah. Mwah. Happy Sunday. It is Sunday the 29th of July, and I'm on my way to work. I'm only working for a few hours today as overtime, so I need all them pennies for New York. So yeah, I know I'm feeling I'm really tired but really hyper at the same time this morning. And to be fair, I also got weighed this morning and I've lost another pound. So super stoked about that. And yeah, one down, a lot more to go, but I still stand by what I said the other day. Like, I'm not really going to take much note of what it says on the scales. I just want to go more with how I feel, and obviously like the odd non-scale victory in terms of clothes fitting better and stuff like that, because I had a mini one yesterday where this is a bit of one for the girls, but what I had to start and do, and this was one of the things that sort of made me realise how much weight I was actually gaining before I started this journey, is like to fasten my bra up so it fastened still, but just so it was actually comfortable to wear all day, I would have these little extension clips on it, so it made obviously the back of it a bit looser, and I don't have to wear them anymore. It fits perfectly fine without it. So that happened yesterday, and yeah, I'm really happy about that actually. So lost a pound today, gonna go to work, get home at about 12:30 in the afternoon, have some lunch, then head down to the gym a bit later and do some weights. So for dinner, because I'm going to the gym later, I'm alright having bread, so I've just got one small slice of toast. These are turkey sausages, poached eggies and some peppers, so nice fair amount of protein there, just a few little carbs because I know I'm going to the gym later to burn them off. So there we go, yum yum yum. Oh, and some obviously chopped plum tomatoes. Okay, so I just got done at the gym. I was just taking my post-workout selfies, but while we're here, it's really quiet in here today, so I know nobody's going to walk in because there's like 2 people out there right now. It was just as I finished, but I wanted to show you what I'm wearing. One sec. So, yeah, well, they're just black leggings, so you'll not recognise them, I suppose, but these are the ones in my vlog about a year ago that I bought from Sports Direct at a size 16, and they still fit. So, the ones that I normally wear were in the wash, and I was like, oh, I can't not go to the gym. So I dug these out and I was like, they're never going to fit. And I was so surprised that they do. I'm not a size 16. I don't know how they still fit. Maybe they've stretched or whatever, but who cares? And I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. Okay, so real talk. We're in the car now. We're completely uninterrupted. And that was, and especially to say I was on my own as well. Like, I often think when I'm on my own, I don't push as hard as when I'm with Grace. But today, I don't know what it was. It was just, I was so buzzing and I had so much energy. The pre-workout probably helped, but I had so much energy. And then, like, the more I got into it, and the better I was doing, like, and the progress that I'm making and stuff. Because I started out on the cardio doing my warm up, and for some reason, I don't know what came over me, but I started jogging for my warm up instead of just walking at a fast pace. I don't know, like, what, I don't know what's come over me. And then on the leg press, I upped my weight, so I was doing like 4 sets of 10 reps of 40 kilo, and now I've upped that to 45 and done 12 reps. And then everything else, like, I was doing like the, it's like a chest press, but with the what are they called, the elastic thingy, the cables, them things. I was doing it on them, and I did 10.2 kilo, about 10 kilos on each side, I think, for 4 lots of 10. And I went back to doing I'd put the deadlifts in. I did the ab workout, which you'll see in the last video. Was it in the last video, or was it in this video? I can't remember. In one of the vlogs, you'll see that the ab workout that you won't see it all because I don't know if Grace filmed it all, but yeah, I did that. I did the straight leg deadlifts to help with my back, so I think I'm gonna factor in those every time. And I think I did about 5, 10, 15 kilos on the deadlifts, I think. And I'll tell you something as well, I don't know if I should say this, and it was kind of awkward and I didn't really particularly like it, but it was really quiet in the gym. It is a Sunday, and it is just hit 5 p.m, so you know, most people don't really go in the gym on Sundays, I suppose. I don't know what, I love going on Sundays because it's so quiet and you can get more done. But I was doing the deadlifts, and because I do them straight legged, I'm literally just like bending like right over. And I was in front of the mirror where the bar is and everything, where a lot of the weights are. There's a big mirror on the wall. And I could see this guy behind me as I'm bending over doing these deadlifts. He's just stood, and I could see him in the mirror in the reflection, I could just see him stood behind me, staring at me while I was doing it. And I don't know whether my leggings are see-through or whether he was perving on my arse. I don't know, but it really made me feel slightly uncomfortable, because at that point I think there was only me and this guy in the whole gym, apart from the guy who was working there. And I was just like, well, that's not cool, is it? Like, yeah, have a quick cheeky glance, but don't just stand there. I don't know if he knew that I could see his reflection in the mirror that I was stood right in front of, so it was pretty obvious. He was just staring at me, and it was so awkward. I was like, I don't like this. I don't like this. So that was weird. It was kind of flattering at the same time, unless my pants are see-through, in which case that's just embarrassing. But yeah, I don't really quite know how I feel about that. But I was doing the deadlifts anyway, and I tried so hard not to let it put me off. But it was kind of off-putting. But I did 4 lots of 10 deadlifts, which it wasn't hurting my back, but I could feel it. And I suppose it's only like when you feel the burn in your muscles, but it's scary when it's your back, isn't it, a little bit? Well, I don't know about anybody else, but it is for me. Like, anything that I can feel remotely in my back, I automatically think I need to stop. But obviously you're strengthening your muscles. It's like when you're lifting any kind of weights, you can feel it. So, but I get concerned when it's my back, and I don't like it, so it kind of puts me off a little bit. But I need to strengthen it, you know. I need to push through the pain like I would with any other weights. But yeah, I'm so proud of myself today, so proud, and it just makes me more proud to know that I did it all on my own without Grace. I'm going to have to get used to it at some point, which makes me really sad, as I said. But yeah, I'm going to go home, have a shower, and probably wrap up the vlog here, because I'm working all next week, so there'll not be much time for anything exciting to happen next week. So yes, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next week.